Red edition. Hey, let's pray. Are you with me? Come on, bow your head. It's a liberal's prayer. Here it comes. Lord, grant me the strength to change what I can, the inability to accept which I can't, and the incapacity to tell the difference. Pretty much says it. Hey, politically right is right and left is wrong, and left is kind of a mind disease. Just saying. As a commanding officer in the RCMP, that would be the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in New Brunswick, as he said, hey guys, all hell broke loose the other day. That's because a whole bunch of Indians were barricading roads, and they had all types of guns and explosives, and they're just mad, and they want a whole bunch of things, and the white guys, they keep standing back and letting them get away with things. Try being white and doing what the Indians are doing, and good luck with that. You'll be in jail in no time, or dead, because they'll shoot back. With the Indians, they're instructed to not return fire. Can you believe it? Several years ago in British Columbia, there was an incident where the RCMP came down to a helicopter, and they were fired upon by Indians. They had bulletproof vests. They were boop, 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 all over the place. They would have been dead otherwise, and that was okay. They were said, or told rather, do not return fire. That wouldn't be nice. Oh boy, would you have fire returned on you if you're not Indian? I guess you would. This is wrong. It's just totally wrong. We should all be treated the same, because what's going on? Because what's going on? Poor verbiage, but you get it. Let me kind of fill in with a little story here. Democracy and racism explained. You ready? An Indian child asked his mother, Mom, what's democracy and what's racism? Well, son, democracy is when white people work every day so we can get all of our benefits. You know, things like free housing, welfare, treaty money. We don't have to pay any taxes, of course, free food, free health care, year-round hunting. That's democracy. But, Mom, don't the white people get mad about that? Sure they do, and that's called racism. Kind of supposed to be a joke, but it ain't so funny. Think that one through, will you? Here's another nation within a nation in Canada. This would be Quebec. The sovereignist there is saying, we're getting ready to get out of your country. By the way, you all can keep paying us and everything else, but they're talking to Ottawa now, to the federal government, you have no right. You can't get involved here. It's up to us whether or not we secede. And we're going to someday. We're going to keep on talking about it, and leave us alone. That's treason. They should be so far in jail, you got to feed them with a slingshot. Throw away the key for the most heinous crimes, so says Minister McKay in Canada, still in Canada. He's saying, you know what? We've got to put people in jail forever. If they're repeat offenders and they keep hurting innocent people, we're going to put them in jail forever because we're tough on crime, okay? That's one little story. Let me get over to another story, and he says this: victims to get louder voice in the legal system. So says he again. People got to get involved. Let's have some interaction. Let's put the bad guys away. Have a voice? They have a voice. You're not listening. That's the whole thing. 88% of all Canadians want capital punishment for bad people like the ones you're talking about. Justice, hang them. What part of that don't you get? And you have the audacity to say victims get louder voice in our legal system? They don't have a voice. They've been yelling and screaming forever and ever. Nobody pays attention to them. Get with the bloody program, all of you liberal people. He's a Conservative member of Parliament. He's a liberal. He's a liberal with everything he does. He doesn't listen to the people. That's the, I don't know, that's the stamp of his government. They don't listen. People that don't listen, that work for you, what do you do with them? You fire them. They should be fired. Just saying again. Both the Bible and the Constitution are basically flawed. So says Piers Morgan. And he wants them rewritten. Not the Bible so much, but in particular, of course, he wants the rewriting done of the Second Amendment, because he thinks that's not what the fathers meant. It was sloppily done. They meant something else. I think last time a British person tried to give orders, I think there was a war and they lost. They were all sent home packing. I think he should be as well, because you know what? He's saying, let's rewrite it. I don't think you need to play with it, but okay, let's just humor him for a minute. Let's rewrite it. Okay, rewrite it. Who's going to write it? I will. No. He was to rewrite it. And guess what he would put in there? He put, nobody can have a gun except me, meaning him. Let me write it. And I would say, let's go with facts and everything else. And it's okay to have a gun. You can protect your life and yourself. Why couldn't you and wouldn't you? Duh. Where's that fast boat to, not China, Britain? That's it. Where is it when you need to let me in today? On a lighter note, here it comes. He said, why are married women heavier than single women? She said, single women come home, see what's in the fridge, and go to bed. Married women come home, see what's in bed, and go to the fridge. Y'all come back tomorrow, and we're going to have more for you from the right. See ya.